Hi, ma'am.
Hello Gayatri.
How are you, ma'am?
Fine. What about you?
Yeah, fine. Thank you,
Yes.
ma'am. So nowadays, so many students are faced with some mistakes in interview. How
Yes.
to crack them interviews? So
Okay.
I have asked for some questions. Please suggest the students. Okay.
Okay.
First question, ma'am. What is the most common mistake in an interview?
Okay. So while the people are going to the interview, they have to go with a neat dress sense, especially in a professional way. Okay, with neat tuck, proper shoe. Okay, with neat polishing of shoes, and girls also they need to go in a professional way. Okay. So first thing they have to remember this point. Second thing is nothing but they are folding their resumes, especially they are rolling their resumes, they are folding their resumes. So don't fold your resumes or roll your resumes. Why? Because you need to maintain one folder with all your certificates and with all your achievement certificates, so that is mandatory. But few of the people simply going to the interview by taking only simple resume. And the common mistake they are doing in the interview is when they are sitting in front of the interviewer, they are not feeling comfortable, they are feeling shy and they are feeling nervous. That means they are going to check how you are very confident in front of the interviewer. But if you are doing like that, you are shivering, your hands are moving, so you are keeping the hands on the table also. The people frequently they are doing such a type of mistakes in the interview, and eyes blinking. Okay, so that shows you are not feeling comfortable in front of the interview. So these are the mistakes mostly people are doing. Why? Because even I am also taking some mock interviews now. So when I am asking any question also, if they ask any question, you know the answer, you can say yes, I can know, and you can continue with the answer. If you don't know anything, sir, I don't know, or sir or ma'am, I don't know about this question, can you ask me another question? Directly you can tell to the interviewer, but don't tell any other answer. Okay, if you give another answer, what will be happen means questions will be raised, more questions will be raised, and the topic will be diverted from one topic to another topic. For suppose you are telling answer on the interviewer ask you a question on Java. If you are giving some answer on networking, if you are giving relevant some answer to networking, then the questions will be asked in networking. So that is the reason when you are telling any answer, if you know the answer, confidently say it. If you don't know the answer, just say to them that I don't know about this question.
Okay, ma'am. What is the 5 good tips in an interview?
Okay, 5 good tips means when you are going to any interview, first of all, uh, don't read any subject before 2 hours. 2 hours before, don't read any subject. Okay, just relax your mind. Don't be tensed with the subject. 2 days before only you have to be see. Interview date will be announced 1 week before, or 3 days before, or 4 days before. So at that time only you have to read the complete subject and you have to be ready for the interview. But before going to interview 2 hours or 1 hour, my suggestion is that just listen to the music or play with some children. Your mind will be relaxed. So by that, when you are going to any interview, you will be relaxed mode and you will be confidently saying the answers. That is one of the tip. And uh, another tip, when you are going to any company interview, first of all you know to know the company details. Okay, but most of the people, they don't know the company name also properly, but they are going simply going to the interviews and they are facing some problems with that. You have to know the company name, what is the gross the company is getting, and who is the CEO of the company, when it is established, and what are the clients we are having, clients for the company, clients. Okay, we have to know the complete details of the company and you have to go. And especially you have to know the HR name also. But few of the people, they don't have about HR name also. So the people are commonly doing these mistakes and you have to overcome this mistake. So, and when you are writing your career objective in your resume, don't copy the career objective from one resume to another resume. Why? Because in most of the interviews they are asking about career objective also, but the few of the people copying that one, so they are unable to answer for that. So that is the reason when you are going to any interview, you just see the resume what you have kept. Okay, what is the career objective you have kept, what is your achievements, and while writing the resume also some people are not keeping the full stops, not keeping the commas and the spaces, and when you are preparing the resume, the main heading should be 16, side headings should be 14. Okay, whatever the data you have written in the side headings you will have to mention it as on 12. So that you have to observe in the resume. Okay, and some people are bringing their resumes with color xerox.
Yes.
Actually resume should be always in black and white. Okay, so and some people are bringing the resumes with a single paper also. But nowadays some people are saying that some companies are asking only one paper of resume. But coming to interviews, but they will see you two papers minimum. As a fresher you need to take two papers for your resume. Why? Because you need to include your career objective, your personal details, your education, technical skills, achievements, hobbies. You need to mention all these things. So maintain your resume properly with two papers. Okay, so that we have to be very perfect when we are preparing any resume. Why? Because when you are giving any resume to the interviewer, obviously they will see what are the technical skills you are having, what are the achievements you are having. Based on that they will ask you some questions. So that is the reason resume plays a major role in the interview. So these are this and what we can say, that's it.
How to behave an interview?
How to behave an interview. So when you are going to any interview, sit in front of the interviewer in a confident way. Don't be shiver or feel nervous. Be confident. Don't keep hands on the table. Okay, but see, we are also doing some mock interviews. Some students, they don't know, but they are keeping their hands on the table and they are moving a hand from one place to another place. They are doing such a type of things. Don't do such a type of things in front of the interviewer. And that's it.
Okay, ma'am. Nowadays, so many students face one most common question, that is ear gap.
Okay.
How to solve them?
See, when I'm speaking to some people, like students, I was speaking so many students, they are saying their problems. Madam, I have 1 year ear gap, 2 years ear gap, 3 years ear gap. I was asking to the students, what are your problems, why you are taking ear gap. Some people are saying that we are having some financial problems, right?
Yes.
So mostly nowadays everybody is facing with the financial problems, the people who are coming from different places. They are so you need to say this is the one of the reason that I have a financial problem, so I cannot afford that much of money. So that is the reason we have taken 2 to 3 years of gap. So like that they can say. And another reason is health issues due to
Yes.
some accidents or due to some major health issues. They are taking the ear gaps. Okay, and some people are having go through with some problems and there will be near some depression, right? So because of that also some people are taking the ear gaps. Okay, I can't settle in this industry, and and I can't learn this subject. Okay, they are lack of confidence also. And some people they don't like BTech, but forcibly because of their parents they will be joined in BTech, right? So some people don't like BTech actually. Some people may join in a degree or some other. Their goals will be different. Student to student goals will be different. So I would like to tell to one thing to the parents that talk with your children what they want to do in their future. So by that they cannot take the year gaps, education gaps, they won't get. But most of the people I was talking to the students are saying that ma'am, actually this is not my goal, but because my parents suggested me or my family members suggested me, I was not showing interest on that. So that is the reason I have taken 1 year gap. I did not like to read that subject, and even I am not concentrating on that. So due to some reasons like health issues or financial issues, or they don't like to done with that work. So like that they don't want to be settled in this industry. Okay, they don't want to be in BTech domain. So there are so many reasons. So these are the few reasons, but what I have observed is most of the reasons are health issues and financial issues. So that we need to consider it.
Okay, ma'am. Is attitude is compulsory in an interview?
uh, yes, it is important. Why? Because see here, when you are doing aptitude, they will check how you are logically thinking, in how much time you are completing the task. Why? Because see, 20 minutes time they will give. Within 20 minutes you have to complete the 20 questions. How much fastly you are doing, that means how much fast you are thinking, how your logical skills will be there, that will be shown in your interview. Okay, so that is the reason. See, but not all the interviews they are going to keep aptitude as the first round. Maybe sometimes, see, different companies will have different rounds. Actually, when I was studying, I went to Google interview. So their first round is jam, then written test, then technical, then HR is there. Okay, when I go to Value Labs company, they keep the first round as aptitude, English and technical. They ask if these three questions in the written test. Then they have, if they are selected, GD. Then they keep technical round. Then finally HR round again. So in some companies, first technical, written itself we are having technical, right? Second round is again, if it is qualified, again technical round 2 is there. Written is completed, technical 2. If it is completed, HR is there. In HR they will ask you the logical questions.
Yes.
For suppose, for example, I was taking, so one of my student have faced this question. So you are in a one room, but the room is filled with water. There are no doors, no windows. How will you come out of from that? Okay, so they will ask you some logical questions, how you can solve that problem. Okay, so that is the reason. So when you are going to any interview, see some logical questions we are having in the interview. Okay, so that's it. So that is the importance of aptitude.
Yes.
See, some companies directly they can go through with the technical loan, but some companies they are keeping the aptitude, how you are thinking in a short span of time, how you are completing the task. They will observe all these things.
Oh, how to crack the interviews easily?
He easily means, see, day by day thorough with your subject, what they have discussed in the class. For suppose if you are joining in any institutes or in your college, for every student, the people who are the students who are doing their studies in colleges also, after completing the colleges, not, see, when you are coming to the BTech first year onwards, you should improve your communication skills first of all. And you have to go through with the subject, your academic projects, especially nowadays in most of the interviews they are asking their academic projects, right? So if you are doing any academic project, so what is your project name, what is the existing system, what is the proposed system, and what are the modules you are having. You have to thorough with your academic project, and what is the role you have played in the project is mandatory.
Yes.
Okay, what is the role you have played? Either you have developed a database logic, or if you are developed some HTML or front end developing, or if you are developing some Java code or anything, whatever you developed, you tell to the interviewer that I have developed, this is the role I have played in the, either I am a supporter or I am a team leader for the project. So you need to mention your project. Nowadays most of the interviews I was observing, they are asking about their academic project. You should know about the academic project very clearly. And if you are go through with the previous interviews, whatever the questions they are asking, either it is HR questions or technical questions, once interview is completed, once you came to your rooms or hostels, maintain one notebook or diary. Okay, so if you go through with 5 interviews, in 5 interviews, whatever the questions they have asked you, you have to write down all the questions at one place with answers. Okay, but what the people are doing, when they are going to any interview, after coming from the interview is completed, so they are taking it as a light, and they are forgetting the questions what they have asked in the interview. So that is the common mistake they are doing. But when you are going to any interview, so concentrate what are the questions they are asking you, and write down all the questions at one place with the answers. Google it. Okay, or if you know the notes and everything, please take the notes and thoroughly write down the questions at one place. Okay, and when you are going to 6th interview or 7th interview, read all the questions and go. Maximum most of the questions are repeated in the interview. So that is the one of the tip I can easily crack the interview. And we are having so many websites, GitHub, HackerRank. Okay, daily you can do some logical programming. Okay, at least one program is enough. See, for suppose to complete the course, we are having 5 months, 6 months, 7 months. Okay, daily one program means if you are taking 7 months. Okay, so every day one program means it is easy to improve your logical skills when you are doing the program, right? So by that also you can improve your logical skills, you can improve your technical skills, how we are implementing the logic, how we need to think logical thinking. So by that also we can gain some knowledge. So we are having so many websites go through with the technical skills, right? So you have to be thorough with the subject. One thing I would like to say, today one topic discussed in the institutes or colleges means you have to thorough with the subject every day, and weekly once revise the subject. For suppose Monday to Friday syllabus is completed, Sunday you can sit for 1 hour or 2 hours and revise whatever the previous topic they have covered. And I have to give you one tip. If you people are see, most of the people are coming to the classes, sitting for 1 hour or 2 hours, and they are going to their hostels, and they are not at all reading. Okay, they are enjoying their life, but every day you need to spend at least 2 to 3 hours to improve your technical skills. Okay, 2 hours is enough. If he is a IT student, 1.5 hour like this. If he is a non-IT student, 2.5 hours like that. So they need to maintain some timetable. Okay, na? So 1 hour for aptitude. We are having 24 hours time. If you waste your time, if you waste 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, okay, so time is very precious. We know that once we waste the time, means time won't come back, right? So time is very precious. So every minute, every second, every hour is valuable to the student. Okay, so then only you can crack the interview within a short span of time. Now you are enjoying, okay, but if you are enjoying now, you are the reason for your life. Okay, see, if you want to be success in your life, you are the reason. If you want to be failure in your life, you are the reason. No one is the reason for that. So decision is yourself only. Decision is on students' hands only. If you will be success in your life, or you will be the failure in your life. So that is the reason, whatever the mistakes you have done in the past interviews, so please rectify all your mistakes, and every time stand in front of the mirror. Okay, try to speak yourself for at least 10 minutes or something like that. Okay, to improve your confidence. Yes, to improve your confidence. See, go weekly once, not daily, weekly once. If you are doing any mistake also, stand in front of the mirror, how you are speaking, how your eye contact is there, how your body language is there. You can check everything in your mirror, right? See, for suppose dancing schools are there, we can take one example. So if they are doing dance practice, what they will do? In front they will have some mirrors, right? So they will see how the expressions will be there, how the body language will be there, steps are correct, getting correctly or not. In the same way, when you are going to any interview or anything, one day before you can stand in front of the interviewer or sit in front of the interviewer. Okay, the mirror, sorry, interviewer not, sit in front of the mirror and check yourself, how much confidence you are having, how much confidently you are saying, your body language, how you are sitting in front of the mirror. You can observe everything in the mirror. So that is one of the suggestion I can give it to you. See, no one can give you suggestions or anything. You have to be self-motivated. Okay, people give you suggestions that may follow you or not follow. It is completely depend on you, but you yourself motivated. Self motivation is very, very important to the person. You yourself will you will not be motivated, it will not be happen. So that is the reason self motivation is very, very important to the any student.
Okay, ma'am. So how to add the technical skills in your resume?
Especially, so I have to write down this thing on the board. Okay, so I can write down how we have to apply the technical skills in your resume. Okay.
Okay.
So now we can see how we can apply technical skills in your resume. Most of the people are doing mistakes how to apply a technical skills. Some people are keeping with Java. Okay, Java means you will get complete Java. Okay, full stack Java. That means you need to, it will include core Java, advanced Java, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, everything will be included. If you are keeping Python means it will include core Python, advanced Python, everything you can include. So few of the mistakes they are doing in the technical skills, but let us see how we need to write down technical skills in your resume. Okay, technical skills, you are keeping a side heading like this, right? So in that you can take dotted, okay, or any symbol you need to mention. First of all, you need to mention programming languages or operating system. What are the operating systems you are having idea? Operating systems. Operating system. So if you know Linux, mention Linux, Unix, or if you know about Windows operating system, mention Windows, and if you are having updated version, mention Java, Windows 11 like that. Okay, so you can mention like this, Windows 11 version or 10 version, what is the current version you are using in your laptop, mention it in the operating systems. Okay, so second one is nothing but programming languages. So you need to mention programming languages. Okay, programming languages. So in programming languages, if you know C, mention C. If you don't know having any idea on C language, don't keep C language also. If you are having your knowledge on only core Java, you can mention core Java. If you are having knowledge on only core Python, mention core Python. But don't mention, if you don't know the languages, don't mention in your resume. So that is one of the thing. C, if you know C++, and if you know core Java, mention here core Java. Okay, but in brackets you need to mention, if you know the basics, keep it in a brackets as basics. Okay, na? If you know the basics, you can mention in brackets only basics. If you know the complete subject, then you can keep it as only core Java. Okay, so while coming to here, actually I am a Java faculty. Okay, if I want to keep, we are having 3 technologies in Java, right? So if you want to keep JDBC, okay, in your resume, then you need to mention JSC technology. So mention all the columns at one place. Okay, so that is mandatory. Why? Because position of your columns is mandatory. Okay, JSC technology. In JSC you are learning JDBC, right? Java Database Connectivity. Okay, JDBC. So you need to mention JSC technology and JDBC. Then after completing this, again JEE technology, Java Enterprise Edition. So in that, what are the technologies we are having? Servlets and JSP. What are the technologies we are having? Servlets and JSP. Okay, so this is the another technology which we are having in our Java. Okay, and we have to remember frameworks. If you are learning any frameworks, so frameworks is very important for your interviews. Any one of the framework is mandatory for nowadays. Okay, so Java frameworks, like we are having Springs, Hibernate, okay, Hibernate, and Spring Boot. Okay, so you need to mention all the frameworks. If you know the frameworks, you have to mention in your resume. But if you don't have about any knowledge in this framework, don't mention anything in your resume. And coming to the web technologies, why? Because front end designing, when you are doing any web applications, we are doing front end designing. So web technologies. Okay, if you are having good knowledge on web technologies, you can mention web technologies in your resume. So like HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So whatever the web technologies you are having a good idea, so mention all the web technologies. And last one, databases. If you know multiple databases, mention SQL, PL by SQL, okay, or MySQL, okay, So we are having so many databases or not? DB2 we are having, okay. So MongoDB you are having. So that is the reason, if you know whatever the databases you are having, you need to mention it. But some people mention the concepts which you have learned in each and every subject, okay. In some of the interviews they are asking, for suppose if you are writing here core Java means what are the topics you have know, okay. So you need to mention the topics in the brackets also, okay. It is completely based on why, because this is my format how to apply programming technical skills in our resume, okay. But person to person, obviously the applying the technical skills is very different, okay. Some people can write down the resume like this, but some people can write down the technical skills in another way also. If you are keeping any topic here or any programming language here, you can write down the topics what you know, okay. In the brackets itself you can write down what are the topics you know. So this is the way you can apply technical skills in your resume.
Ma'am, you are already told the communication skills. How
Okay.
to improve the communication skills?
Okay. If you are studying in any college, okay, you are having a lot of fests in your college, right? To see, most of the people are doing that for communication. You are paying the money outside, okay, you are learning somewhere, but communication we can easily learn, okay. When you are having any fest in your college, okay, go through with that. Automatically you can learn communications. Why? Because you can go to the classroom, you will discuss about the fest, how to conduct it, how to talk with the sponsors, okay. So by that you can easily improve your communication skills and leadership qualities especially. So if you are a team leader or if you are a class leader, okay, how to gather materials, how to keep the class calm. If you are having good leadership qualities also, it will improve your communication skills. And I would like to say, so most of the people are facing a problem with how to speak with the others, especially in front of the interview.
Yes.
Most of the people, they are directly going to the interviews, they don't know what is past, what is future and what is present also, and they are speaking in a normal English. So that is the reason every day you can watch English movies, not Telugu movies. Why? Because we can understand easily Telugu and we are talking with our friends in Telugu also. So that is the reason, try to watch English movies, try to observe whatever the words they are speaking. So learn that words, okay. Or you can read English newspapers, Times of India, okay. So we are having some newspapers or not. The Hindu newspaper is there. Every day don't read Telugu newspaper, okay. Take one English newspaper and read the newspaper for at least 5 to 10 minutes. And every day don't take more than 5 words or 7 words, okay. Just take 2 words, okay. Maintain one book or diary. Write down the 2 words in that diary with the Telugu meaning. Or English meaning. Don't write Telugu meaning. You can write down the Telugu meaning and English meaning of that word, okay. So by that you can improve your speaking skills also. Why we need English means, when you are going to any company or if you are doing in any project, maybe the client may be from US or the client may be from Belgium, the client may be from Dubai. We don't know, either from UK or Canada. They can speak in English only. They can communicate with us in English only. So vocabulary is very very important while you are speaking with the clients, right? So you have to understand that English means definitely you should have a good knowledge with the vocabulary also. So that is the reason every day just 2 words, read 2 words, use that words frequently when you are speaking with the others, and do friendship with North Indians, not with the South Indians. That means the people who are coming from different states, you can make friendship with them. So by that you can learn English very easily, and communication will also improve. Why? Because we can't talk in Telugu with them, they cannot understand. So definitely we try to speak in English only. So make friendship with the other states, so by that you can improve your communication skills easily, right? So that is the small tip I have given to learn how we can improve your communication skills, and especially seminars. Okay, and most of the people, if you are giving any seminar, means they are telling in Telugu with the explanation, right? So when we are giving any seminar to them, make them to speak in English only. Okay, and by that they can improve their body language, how to stand in front of everyone, how the eye contact will be there. They can automatically improve their communication skills.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for your suggestions.
Yes, thank you.